3, 4. 1, Live from Edburn Stadium, it's the South Jersey playoffs here in high school football. Live from Edburn Stadium, Holy Spirit High School and Winslow Township High School in the top playoff pod here in the West Jersey Football League. Glad you're with us here tonight. I am Nick Costco with Matt Ulmer producing this broadcast, brought to you by the Holy Spirit Football Booster Club and the Holy Spirit Fathers Club. Holy Spirit, the host team tonight, wearing the navy blue jerseys and the gold pants, gold helmets. Winslow sporting the white jerseys, black pants, and of course, the eagle wings on the helmets. This is unofficially for the top team in South Jersey. 4 teams playing for that illustrious title in this very unique 2020 football season. Lenape and Cherokee playing each other on Sunday, with Cherokee hosting. Winner tonight plays the winner of that game next week for, as we mentioned before, the unofficial title of top team in South Jersey. Winslow getting set to kick off first to begin things tonight. Holy Spirit getting the ball first, with Steward and Smith back to return at about their 15-yard line. Everett Robinson to kick things away for Winslow. Robinson, the senior, 6'2", 215 pounds, defensive end. Got a bit of a leg, too. Both teams coming in 5-0. So as they say, someone's O has got to go. Whistle blows, we are ready to go. As Robinson checks both sides, he'll boot a deep line drive kick. Scooped up by Steward at the 15-yard line. He'll take it out to his right now. Here comes Steward, left sideline, flagged down as he's knocked out of bounds, just shy of the 35-yard line. Tackle there made by Yasir Williams for Winslow as we check on the flag. We're going to get a block in the back on Holy Spirit, so that'll back them up a bit as they get set to begin their first drive. And, of course, they are led by their running back, Patrick Cheeks Smith. Coming into tonight in just 5 games, has over 1,200 yards on the ground and 12 touchdowns of 151 carries. The former Colorado State commit recently picked up an offer from Vanderbilt. And he'll be sure to lead the way here tonight. 1st and 10 for Holy Spirit at their own 20-yard line. It's Trevor Cohen in the shotgun. And the handoff goes to Smith to start things off. He'll cross the 20-yard line and get up just shy of the 25, gain of a couple. And second down upcoming. Looks like Kenroy Mills in on the initial stop there for Winslow, the senior safety. It'll be 2nd and about 6 from the 24-yard line. Cohen out in the shotgun again. A little toss to the right side. This is Smith up to the 25. Makes a man miss. Gets up to the 30. He'll get the first down and a couple more as he gets close near to the 35. So a nice effort run there for Smith. And it's a first down for the Spartans. Of course, the Holy Spirit Spartans, the defending non-public 2 state champions. They dominated St. Joe's last year at Rutgers University. The Holy Spirits made the last 2 non-public 2 state championship games, both against St. Joe. On 1st and 10, the handoff goes to Smith to the right side, breaks 1 tackle. Stiffs arms another man to the 35 to the 40, and Smith run out of bounds just shy of the first down marker. So they're going to feed Smith early and often in this game as they'll spot the ball out at the 41-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and a long 3 coming up for Holy Spirit. Just over a minute gone. Holy Spirit going with the quick huddle, not quite a no huddle. But they know what they want to do. Cohen out in the shotgun again. Bunch formation on the right side. Cohen fakes the toss. And there is a handoff up to the 45, and laying the wood is Kenroy Mills on Gavin Roman, but not before he gets the first down. So a little misdirection there for Holy Spirit, but they get the first down. Roman, the sophomore wide receiver, only standing about 5'6", 140. Mills, 5'11", 180, so a bit of a size difference. But Roman popped it right up. And 2 receivers to the left now on 1st and 10 for Cohen and company. Here's Smith, right side, delayed burst there across the 50-yard line. Will get run out of bounds in Winslow territory. And that's Mills again running him out. So Kenroy Mills, the active defender so far for Winslow, as Smith gets about 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5 coming up for Holy Spirit now in Winslow territory. Nice methodical drive so far for the Spartans as Steward now comes out of the huddle. He'll go into the slot right side. Roman split out wide to the right. In motion goes Smith. Snap to Cohen and a toss left. Here's Smith again. Smith is going to be wrapped up at the 50-yard line and run out of bounds. Good flight to the ball there from the Winslow defense. Trey Moore, first one in on the tackle there for Winslow, as Patrick Smith was run out of bounds for a loss. But 3rd and 7 now. Ball just across the 50-yard line. And we might see Holy Spirit open up the passing portion of the playbook here. Cohen in the shotgun again. And the handoff goes right side to Smith. Across the 45, but he's tripped up just shy of the 1st down. And it will be 4th down coming up for Holy Spirit. And I don't see any punting unit with Holy Spirit closing in on the Winslow 40-yard line. They're at the 44. They're going to keep the offense out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. See what Cohen and company have in store for the Winslow defense. 2 receivers right, Cohen in the shotgun. Patrick Smith, lone tailback. Snap to Cohen, handoff Smith, right side. It's got some space, up to the 40, 35, and there he goes. Patrick Cheek Smith is off to the races. Touchdown, Holy Spirit. They go for it on 4th down, and the Spartans make Winslow pay. Could not stop them as Patrick Cheek Smith scores his 13th touchdown of the season. Adil Feliciano on for the extra point. Sean Burns to hold. There's the snap. Kick is on the way, and Feliciano's got himself an extra point. It is 7-0. Holy Spirit. 8:46 to go in the 1st quarter. Holy Spirit strikes first after a methodical drive capped off with a 44-yard touchdown run from Patrick Cheek Smith. Holy Spirit wanted to make it look easy tonight on that drive. Getting over 3 minutes of possession. And again, Patrick Cheek Smith doing almost all the damage there. Got to highlight that last drive too. A key run by Gavin Roman on the misdirection, who absorbed a huge hit from Kenroy Mills of Winslow. And now Feliciano will kick it deep for Holy Spirit. And back to return will be Thorpe on the near side towards the Holy Spirit sideline for Winslow. Feliciano going to put this one on the ground. It's a bouncer, and Winslow will just dive on it smartly. That was Trey Moore recovering the football for Winslow, and that's where they'll set up shop just before the 40-yard line in their own territory. Let's see what the Winslow offense is made of here. Amos Duran, the quarterback junior for Winslow. 848 yards on the season, 8 touchdowns, 5 picks. Also 21 yards on the ground and a rushing touchdown as well. See the Eagles quarterback can do. Be 1st and 10 from the 38. He's got Thorpe in the backfield with them. Duran taking his time, sending Robinson in motion. Snap goes to Duran. Handoff goes to Thorpe, and he goes absolutely nowhere. Tackled in the backfield for a loss. He had no chance. A handful of Spartan defenders in on the stop. And it's going to be 2nd and 13 now from the 35. Thorpe coming into tonight, 395 yards on the ground, 4 touchdowns. And now Durham will have 2 receivers to the right to work with on 2nd and 13. Robinson goes in motion, shifting to the right side. Duran, high snap. That'll go to Thorpe again. He's got nowhere to go again. He'll be lucky if he gets a yard, and it's going to be 3rd and long for Winslow. A host of Spartan defenders in on the stop. They're going to officially credit Johnny Lambert with the tackle. He was initially in on the contact there for Holy Spirit. This could be Rembert. Rembert's got 2.5 sacks on the season. Also 5 tackles for loss. 3rd and 13 from the 35. Winslow not going anywhere so far. Duran in the shotgun. He'll take it. Back to throw. Pressure comes. He's going to step up and run, and he's going to be wrapped up and sacked. A huge stand from the Holy Spirit defense. Nowhere to go, and the punting unit's on for Winslow. Like Constantino, among others, in there on the sack. We'll see who they officially rule with. Michael Francisco in on that stop as well. Durham had nowhere to go. Before the 15, and Winslow's going to punt it away. Snap, just getting it away. Steward back to return. That was a nice punt by Collins as Steward breaks 1 tackle, gets across the 30-yard line, but that is it. And Holy Spirit will set up shop once again across the 30-yard line. It's a beautiful boot there by Carson Collins for Winslow. They're going to try to play the field position game. They want to back Spirit up as much as possible. 6:14 to go in the first quarter. Now let's see what the Spartans can do on this next possession. First possession was capped off with a 44-yard touchdown run from Patrick Smith. Here's Cohen in the shotgun. And the handoff goes to Smith again, right side. He's got some blockers. 35. Breaks another one. 40. Got the first down, running out of bounds. Trey Moore running him out of bounds. Along with Foxworth trailing behind him. Not before Smith got another first down. You want to talk about one of the top running backs in the state, it's Patrick Cheek Smith. Shared the backfield with Elijah Gray last year. Gray has since moved on graduation. It's all Smith this year. Cohen back to throw on first down. He's going to find Steward far side. He fell down shy of the 50. And that's where he'll be marked down, but a easy pitch and catch there for Cohen to Steward. The ball will be spotted about the 48-yard line. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 coming up. That was Cohen's first completion of the night. So came in tonight 29 of 53 for 607 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 picks. Hand off to Smith again, up the gut, crossing midfield, and he's close to the first down mark. We'll see if they rule him down. He had forward progress, looks like both judges are going to mark him just shy of the marker, and it will be 3rd and short. So another nice run from Patrick Smith. Third and a long one here for Holy Spirit. 2 receivers right for Cohen. Snap to him, hand off to Smith again, right side, trying to follow his blockers, and he's going to be run out of bounds, and he did not get that first down. Great job by the Winslow defense. Jalen Cheek running him out of bounds. 4th down again for Spirit, but they are on the plus side of the field. There is no punting unit coming out, so Cohen will take the jog back out to the huddle, and Holy Spirit's going to go for it on 4th and 2. Last time they went for it on 4th down, Smith scored from 44 yards out. Ball spotted at the 48 here. Snap to Cohen, handoff, Smith up the gut, and he just got stuffed, and I don't think he got there. What a stand by the Winslow defense. Emeriel Mitchell, first one in on the stop there for Winslow, and it's a turnover on downs. Nicholas Morton also in on the tackle for Winslow, and the Eagles are getting the ball right back. Spirit defense shifting here on 1st and 10 as Duran comes out in the shotgun. And we have early movement, and looks like that's going to be on Holy Spirit. About half the defense jumped there. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Move it up, 1st and 5 now for Winslow. Now they are on the plus side of the 50 for the first time tonight. 4:40 to go, first quarter, 7-0, Holy Spirit. Trips to the right for Duran on 1st and 5. Duran, early movement again. We saw Winslow move early that time. Looked like Amir Wiley went early, but the defense jumped again. Let's see what the referees rule here on 1st and 5. Junior right guard Wiley did flinch. We're going to get another encroachment penalty, though, on Holy Spirit. That's going to be an automatic first down. So they're going to move the chains. So Amir Wiley might have gotten bailed out there. The Winslow right guard, big junior, 5'10", 220. Ball at the 41 now of Holy Spirit. 1st and 10 for Winslow. Duran in the shotgun. Almost got another jump from Holy Spirit. Constantino got back in time. Thorpe's going to shift over to the right side. Duran, handoff goes to Thorpe. Across the 40, gain of a couple. Stopped there by Francisco. We got 2nd and 7 now for Winslow. They're going to move a little faster now. Now we have another flag. They might get Holy Spirit again. Take that back. False start on Winslow. That's now 3 early movements on this drive alone. 1 for Winslow. The other 2 were encroachment penalties on Spirit. It'll be 2nd and 12 now for Winslow. That'll back him up to the 43. The shotgun is Duran. Thorpe's to the right. 2 receivers each side. Comes the motion man, Duran. Back to throw. Pressure coming, and he's going to have to just dump it away. It was an attempted screen. Boy, he had nowhere to go. That pressure came fast from Jashawn Teller. 3rd and 12. See, Winslow has cooked up now. Durham really hasn't any time to throw the ball at all tonight. Even on that attempted screen, the pressures came flying in his face. Not much offense from the Eagles tonight. Trips to the left. Thorpe now in the backfield to the right of Duran. Takes the shotgun snap. Pressure coming again. Duran stepping up, looking. He is going downfield, and that pass is incomplete. Broken up there by Eric Roman. Duran thought he had Jaden Brown, but a nice defensive play there by Roman, and it is fourth down. Looks like Duran's going to jog off the field despite being on the plus side of the field. Here comes the punting unit for Winslow. Carson Collins on the punt once again. Elijah Steward back to return. He is standing at his own 10-yard line for Holy Spirit. Snap to Collins, and the pressure came. Now he's going to take off and run. Botch play, and there goes Collins, and he gets just tripped up. Wow, what an open field tackle from Jameer Smith. Turnover on downs. Collins had lots of green grass to run in front of him. Collins would have easily gotten that first down on that botched punt play. But once again, a great open field tackle by the sophomore Jameer Smith. So Holy Spirit takes over. Shoestring tackle. First and 10, Cohen fakes the toss, looking, pressure coming, stepping up. He is going deep down the field, and it is incomplete. Thorpe had the pick right in his hands, gift wrapped. It'll be second and 10. Elijah Stewart, the intended receiver on the play. .325 to play in the first quarter, 7-0 Holy Spirit. Lone touchdown of the night, 44-yard touchdown run from Patrick Cheek Smith. Second and 10 from the 42, Cohen. Handoff goes to Smith, right side, breaks one tackle, has blocks, breaks another one, bounces off one man, there goes Smith, breaks another one. Smith down the sideline, cut down inside the 25-yard line. What a run from Patrick Cheeks Smith. Think Division I colleges are noticing? Jaden Brown in on the tackle for a Winslow. My goodness gracious. I counted three broken tackles for Patrick Smith on that last run. Devin Lee now in the backfield for Holy Spirit. Gives Smith a breather. And Lee's going to get the handoff. Across the 20, up to the 15. Breaks another one, reaches forward, down near the 10-yard line. And he might have enough for a first down. He does. Move those chains. Devin Lee. He can run too, folks. Don't forget him. Don't forget the other senior running back on this roster. 132 yards and 3 touchdowns coming into tonight. It is first and 10 from the 11. So Holy Spirit can still get a first down without scoring. Smith back in the game. We have 2 receivers to the left. Cohen, shotgun again. Cohen to Smith, up the gut, breaks one, breaks another, moving forward, and he'll be shy of the goal line. He is close to a first down, though. Let's see where they mark him. Looks like we're going to get second and short coming up for Spirit. Second and 2 now from the 3. Roughly the 4-yard line. Cohen. Handoff right side. Smith breaks one. Chopped down by about 3 Winslow defenders. Brown in on the tackle again. But he's short of the end zone. And looks like third and short coming up for Spirit. He was just shy of the first down marker. Ball still spotted at the 3. Officially a no gain on that last run there for Smith. 2 receivers left for Cohen. Smith in the backfield again. Handoff Smith up the gut, breaking one, and he walks in. Touchdown, Holy Spirit. His second of the night. And Patrick Cheek Smith caps off that drive with a 3-yard touchdown run. For Smith, that's his 14th touchdown on the ground this season. Just under a minute to go in the first quarter, and Feliciano on to kick the extra point. Snap and hold were good. Kick was perfect as well. It is 14-0. Holy Spirit here in the first quarter. Patrick Cheek Smith making defenses look silly again. Holy Spirit on top, 14-0 as we are near the closing stages of the first quarter, and now Winslow needs a big-time answer. If you're just joining us, Holy Spirit on top, 14-0 on Winslow in this semifinal, the top playoff pod in the West Jersey Football League. Glad you're with us. Nick Costco on the call, Matt Omer producing. Of course, this broadcast brought to you by the Holy Spirit Football Booster Club and the Holy Spirit Fathers Club. Winner of this game takes on the winner of Lenape and Cherokee for the de facto South Jersey Championship in this very unique COVID-affected high school football season in 2020. So Feliciano kick it deep, and he will. A dump one, and it's off the hands. And this will be Thorpe picking it up now. Broke away, and now Thorpe's got some space across the 40-yard line. Brought down by Jameer Smith, but we have a flag down. That ball bounced off the hands of Moore. Trey Thorpe ended up picking it up, but we'll have to see the flag, and it's going to be a holding penalty on Winslow, so back him up. But Spirits opened up a 2-score lead now off 2 touchdowns from Patrick Smith. Quick recap for you in this first quarter. Spirits scored on their first drive. It was capped off with a 44-yard touchdown run from Smith. Winslow punted their first drive. Spirit turned it over on downs. Winslow tried to punt it on their second drive. Carson Collins, the punter, picked up a botched punt, almost ran it for a first down, and then Spirit ended up scoring on their next drive after a beautiful run from Smith, and he capped it in, or punched it in from 3 yards out to conclude the drive. Here's Duran back to throw for Winslow, going deep on this first throw, and it is incomplete. He was looking for the aforementioned punter right there, Carson Collins. Just missed him. 2nd and 10. Devin Lee in on the coverage there for Winslow, or excuse me, for Holy Spirit. Carson Collins only 1 catch coming into tonight. The 6'3" senior wide receiver. 1 catch, 2 yards, but you can see why Duran wants to get it to him. Collins staying at 6'3". Devin Lee, 5'10". Trips to the right on 2nd and 10 for Winslow. Duran in the shotgun, Thorpe in the backfield. Thorpe goes in motion to the right side now. Snap to Duran, looking, stepping up. He's going to take off and run now. Getting up to the 40, 45, and he's going to be chopped down out of bounds just shy of the 50-yard line. Good tackle by Egri, but not before Duran got a first down on that run. There's a nice open field tackle there by C.J. Egri, the senior defensive back. Certainly a size difference. Egri listed at 5'6", Duran 6 foot. Trips to the left now for Winslow on 1st and 10. On the 47, Duran Handoff Thorpe right side, nowhere to go. First one on that tackle there by Constantino for Holy Spirit. And a couple other guys joined in on the fun. That'll be a loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Constantino, the first one in on there. Constantino has 3 tackles for loss coming into tonight. And looks like he'll get credited with another one there. First quarter about to come to a close. Let's see if Winslow gets a playoff here. And then let the clock tick all the way down. So at the end of 1, it is Holy Spirit 14, Winslow 0. Take a quick break. Second quarter action around on the other side. Back here at Ed Burns Stadium, home of the Holy Spirit Spartans. Nick Costco on the call with you. Matt Ulmer producing. Broadcast brought to you by the Holy Spirit Football Booster Club and the Holy Spirit Fathers Club. And in this top playoff pod here in the West Jersey Football League. Holy Spirit on top 14-0 in this quote-unquote semifinal game over Winslow. 2nd and 12 for Winslow. Now we got flags down. Got more early movement, and if this is on Holy Spirit, it'll be their 3rd encroachment penalty of the night. And it's indeed the call. Move the ball up 5 yards, so Winslow, after running back Trey Thorpe was hitting the backfield for a loss, and get some of those yards back. Still waiting to officially run the first play of this second quarter. 2nd and 7 now for Winslow. And they have trips to the right. Dern in the shotgun, and Thorpe is in the backfield with them. Winslow getting some additional calls from the sideline. Snap to Duran. Looking downfield, the left sideline, incomplete. Looking for Jacob Mitchell, streaking down the left sideline. Eagery in on the coverage there. But we have more flags. Could be in the area of holding. We're going to get an ineligible man downfield on Winslow, so back him up again. The Winslow Eagles just unable to get anything going offensively so far in this one.
With the coverage. Flag on the play. Illegal man downfield. Penalty declined for the 3rd down.
Holy Spirit actually declined that penalty. It'll be 3rd down. $11:55 to go in the second quarter. We've only won one play. Shotgun again for Duran, and he's back to throw. Left sideline again, wants this one. It's incomplete. He was looking for Brown that time. Looked like the same play, just to a different receiver. Angry on the coverage again.
Time to pass intended for number 8, Jaden Brown.
4th down for Winslow.
4th down.
And let's see if they go for it. They will. So Carson Collins was the punter the last time out. He almost ran for a 1st down, but it was a nice tackle, open field tackle by Jameer Smith. This will be Everett Robinson now to punt it away for Winslow. He's their place kicker as well. Gets the snap. He'll boot this one downfield. And it's going to trickle out of bounds. There's no chance for Steward to return. It looks like that ball did get inside the 20-yard line. And Holy Spirit's going to take over after the punt as they look to extend their score or their lead by 3 scores. First and 10 now for Holy Spirit. Ball at right at the 20-yard line. So here's Cohen. Toss left. Patrick Smith. It's got some space. 25, 30. Just tripped up by Thorpe. But that'll be a first down for Holy Spirit. My goodness. I mean, you see Patrick Smith run the football. He doesn't even go full speed until he cuts upfield. And even then, when he's going half speed looking for a direction, you can't stop him. First down for Holy Spirit. Smith, that's Jameer Smith going in motion. The handoff to Patrick Smith, right side. Stiff arms one man, trying to find some space, and Smith cut down maybe a yard if he gets forward progress. It'll be second and down. Jalen Cheek, first one in on the tackle for Winslow. Second and 9, they gave Smith a yard. Smith has both scores tonight for Holy Spirit. 44-yard run and a 3-yard run. To punch it into the end zone, both coming in the first quarter. Snap to Cohen on second and 9. Smith again finds a crease, has some space, and there goes Patrick Smith to the 40. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 30-yard line. Patrick Smith making it look too easy. Kenroy Mills in on the tackle for Winslow. Boy, he is just too good. You give him just a sliver of space, he'll make you pay. First and 10 at the Winslow 33-yard line. Devin Lee now in the game at running back for Holy Spirit. Gives Smith a quick breather. Now we have flags. Seen a lot of them already in this first half. Waiting on it. And it looks like it was a false start there for Holy Spirit. Back them up. First and 15. The Spartans will break the huddle. Receiver each side. Cohen, handoff goes to Lee now, right side, trying to find some space, breaks one tackle, moving forward, and it looks like he almost got the penalty yardage back. Got up to about the 30-yard line. So Holy Spirit will have second and long coming up. And the tackle for Winslow was Emeriel Mitchell, a linebacker, junior. Came into tonight with 65 tackles on the season. Obviously the leading tackler there for the Eagles. Just about 9 minutes to go here in the half. Holy Spirit up 14-0, looking to make it a 3-score game. Snap to Cohen, toss left side. This is Smith. Got by one man, found a crease, 30. Smith still going down the sideline across the 20-yard line. And he appears to have enough for another Holy Spirit first down. I mean, Smith looks like he can get bottled up in the backfield, and then he just turns on the burners. Jaden Brown on the tackle there for Winslow. So they're in the red zone once again. Just looks too easy for Smith running the football. Cohen in the shotgun again. Lee in the backfield. Cohen looking to throw now. Stepping up. throws to the end zone, and that one's going to go out of bounds, looking in the direction of Gavin Roman. So it'll be 2nd and 10 coming up. Thorpe on the coverage. As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, both teams 5-0 on this season. One of them is going to have to lose tonight. Cohen, the handoff, goes to lead left side, and he gets cut down about the original line of scrimmage. Good tackle there by Thorpe. It'll be 3rd down now for Spirit. 3rd and 10. Substitution there for Winslow. Daniel Johnson jogging off the field for the Eagles defense. And coming on is Amir Wiley, starting right guard. Might have given Lee about a half yard, but nonetheless, 3rd and long. Here for Holy Spirit, Smith in the backfield again. Gets the handoff from Cohen, and he gets knocked down. Didn't get much. Mitchell and Brown on the tackle. It'll be 4th down. I don't think Smith got a yard. He got a half yard. So we're going to get 4th and 9 now, and of course, Spirit is going to go for it. Ball at the 19. It'd be a 36-yard field goal from here, but they are not going to test out Feliciano's leg here. 7 minutes to go in the half. Spirit up 14-0, trying to extend their lead. Trips to the right now for Cohen and company. Smith in the backfield. High snap, it goes over Cohen's head. He's got to chase after it now, and Cohen's just going to slide down on the football across the 40-yard line, so that almost turned disastrous. But nonetheless, turnover on downs, and Winslow's going to get it back. So Winslow takes over, 1st and 10, ball at their own 41-yard line, so they get a bit of a lucky break there. See what the Winslow offense could do. Duran back in the shotgun. Thorpe is to his left in the backfield. We have trips to the right. Thorpe shifts to the right side now, and he'll get the handoff up the gut, and he'll be tackled by about 3-4 Holy Spirit defenders. Jaden Lanos, one of them in on the tackle there for Holy Spirit. Michael Weaver got in on that pile as well. Got 2nd and 8 now for Holy Spirit after the gain of 2 from Thorpe. Two receivers left, one to the right. Thorpe in the backfield again with Duran. And Duran's back to throw on 2nd down. Throwing it over the middle. That one is reeled in across the 45-yard line. Great catch by Jacob Mitchell. He'll get the 1st down, tackled by Michael Weaver. And that's the best passing play of the night for Winslow. And that's what Duran and Mitchell can give to you. Quick handoff to Thorpe up the gut. Stumbled a bit. Gets across the 40. Get a few. And now Winslow on the move. We'll get 4, close to 5 there for Thorpe. 2nd and 6. Ball at the 37-yard line. They're moving. Best drive of the night so far for Winslow. 5.5 to go in the half. They trail 14-0, trying to cut this lead in half. Duran shifts. Thorpe to the right side. Low snap. Duran picks it up. And he's going to be wrapped up and brought down by Francisco in the backfield. A great job by the junior linebacker to blow up that play. That's a loss. Be about a loss of 3. 3rd and 9 now for Winslow. It might halt momentum just a little bit. See what the Eagles have in store. Trips to the left. drive highlighted by a nice completion to Jacob Mitchell for a first down. Gain of 15 on that play. Duran back to throw on third down. Pressure coming, and he's going to be wrapped up. Just got the ball away, and that will be credited incomplete. But boy, Holy Spirit all over him. He had nowhere to go. Looked like Llanos, first one there, along with Constantino, to clean him up on the pressure. 4th and 9. So they will punt it, Winslow. They had a nice drive going, but a botched snap, and now that incomplete pass kills the Vincent on the punt for Winslow. Steward back to return at his own 10. High snap to Robinson. He'll get it away. The lefty boots it. And Stewart is going to return. And he gets hit immediately, just shy of the 15-yard line. Host of defenders on the tackle there for Winslow. Fleming Powell among them, along with Jamel Davis. But it'll be 1st and 10 for Holy Spirit. 4:23 to go in the half. Spirit turned the ball over on downs their last drive, but they were in the red zone. But they could not extend their lead. Let's see what they can do here. 1st and 10 from the 12. Cohen looking to throw, fires, got Stewart at the 20, breaks one tackle, still moving, and a host of Winslow defenders will bring him down at about the 23-yard line. He is close to a first down, and they'll officially give it to him. A good pitch and catch there from Cohen to Stewart. Stewart coming into the night had 9 catches for 85 yards and a touchdown. Reels in a nice one there, a little extra effort. 1st and 10 now from the 24. Snap to Cohen, looking to throw again. Cohen throws, caught by Stewart. What a grab across the 30. And he'll be wrapped down by Thorpe. Close to another first down. Let's see if they give him forward progress. Boy, they'll run that all day. Looks like it's going to be just shy of the first down marker, 2nd and 1. That's now back-to-back catches for Stewart on this drive. Stewart went over his left shoulder to make that catch. Snagged it out of the air. Bit of a sidearm toss there from Cohen. 2nd and 1. Handoff, Smith up the gut, and let's see if he gets enough. That's Wiley on the tackle for Winslow. And they will give Smith enough for a first down. Spirit moving now on this drive. Just shy of the 35-yard line. Using up some clock too as well. 2:40 to go in the half. Snap to Cohen. Here's Smith again. Trying to find some space up the gut, and he's got nowhere to go. Stood up by the Winslow defensive front. There'll be no gain on that play. 2nd and 10. We will get whistles, and we have a timeout on the field. That is Winslow. That's their first of the half. They have 2 left. Holy Spirit has not used a timeout yet. But while we have this time, I want to thank our sponsors of tonight's game, Holy Spirit Football Booster Club and the Holy Spirit Fathers Club. Nick Costco on the call with you, and of course Matt Ulmer. Moving the camera around, producing the broadcast as well. This is a big game on the West Jersey Football League schedule. 2 undefeated squads, Holy Spirit and Winslow. In the top playoff pod in the West Jersey Football League, Lenape and Cherokee playing at Cherokee on Sunday. Winners of tonight and that game will play each other next week for the de facto South Jersey Championship to be unofficially crowned the #1 team in South Jersey this season. Of course, West Jersey Football League doing whatever they can to make it as competitive as possible for the top teams to play each other in this COVID year. On second down, it's Cohen looking to throw. He is going downfield, and it's incomplete. Overshot Elijah Steward as Kenroy Mills in on that coverage for Winslow. It'll be 3rd and 10. Mentioned before, these playoff pods are best that the league can do with no official sectional championships this year. Trips to the right for Holy Spirit on 3rd and 10. Handoff goes to Smith up the gut, and he's wrapped up almost immediately. Nowhere to go as Williams and Cheek get in on the tackle there for Winslow after Smith just gets about a yard. 4th and 9 coming up, and Winslow calls another timeout. They have 1 remaining in this half with 2:07 to go. That was a nice little defensive stop there for Winslow. As you would think Holy Spirit would punt the football here in their own territory. But you never know with head coach A.J. Russo. Patrick Smith's been the go-to guy for Holy Spirit here tonight. Former Colorado State commit, recently decommitted. He picked up an offer from SEC member Vanderbilt. Sure to be more licks, hopefully, for Smith coming. Holy Spirit will punt. There's a snap to Iannuzio. Booted away. And Winslow calls a fair catch as Jaden Brown says, we're not going to touch that one. Ball will be down just across the 40-yard line, so Winslow has good field position. Let's see if Winslow's offense can muster something before the half. Thomas Duran, the quarterback for Winslow, had its first completion of the night on the previous drive to Jacob Mitchell, their 3rd leading receiver of the year, on the year. But that was pretty much it to highlight that last drive. 1st and 10 for Winslow at the 42. Just under 2 minutes to go in the half, and they trail 14-0. Trips to the left for Duran. Snap to Duran. Protection. Breaking down a bit, rolling to his right. Flag down, Duran throws. Incomplete, looking for Mitchell. But we have to see the flag. And we are going to get a holding on Winslow, so back him up. Looks like the pocket was about to collapse on Duran. Really only a hold can prevent it at that point. 1:51 to play in the half. And Winslow's getting backed way up. That'll be a spot foul to put this one all the way back at the 21-yard line. 1st and 30. Or as we like to call in the booth, 1st and forever. Snap to Duran. Pressure coming again, stepping up, and he's going to be wrapped down and sacked. He had no time. Jameer Smith, one of them, in on the sack, and we're going to get a timeout from the Holy Spirit sideline to prevent some time. They have 2 remaining. Johnny Rembert also in on the sack for Holy Spirit, so they'll split that one between Smith and Rembert. Smith has a sack coming into tonight. Rembert 2.5. So we can upgrade those stats now to Rembert for 3 and Smith for 1.5. 1:42 to go in the half. It's 2nd and, I guess we're going to call that 2nd and 37. The first down marker, by the way, folks, in case you can't see it, is across the 50-yard line, and Winslow is inside their own 20. Well, they test the 40-yard dash for a reason at the combine. See if these Winslow boys can run fast towards the first down marker. 1:42 to play in the half. They trail 14-0. Duran in the shotgun, and Thorpe's going to shift to the left side. Duran looking, downfield, incomplete. He was looking for Sean Cullen. Ball a bit behind him, and it'll be third down. Really had no shot there. Michael Weaver in on the coverage. That does save Holy Spirit a timeout as they do want to get the ball back before the half. Barring anything crazy, Holy Spirit looking good. They would like to keep the ball in front of them here on 3rd and 37. Thorpe goes in motion to the left side. Duran looking, stepping up in the pocket, going deep, downfield, and it is incomplete. Oh my goodness, Collins almost reeled it in. Carson Collins, again, he only had one catch coming into tonight. He laid out for that one. CJ Agri on the coverage there for Holy Spirit. Collins laid out. He would have had the first down. What a throw from Duran. Collins just couldn't reel it in. Score update for you locally in the West Jersey Football League and in the second best playoff pod. Ocean City a 10-7 lead on St. Joe's Hamilton at the half. Robinson to punt for Winslow. Got it away. Line drive kick to Steward. Got it from the 45. 40 just tripped up. He had a lane. That is a nice open field tackle there by Jamel Davis. Davis actually going to limp off the field a bit. It'll one of those jog limps, but he made a nice open field tackle. But now Spirit has prime real estate here. 1:24 to go in the half, up 14-0. Ball at the 38, 1st and 10. Holy Spirit has 2 timeouts remaining. Only one for Winslow. Cohen looking to throw, swings it out, and he was looking for Jameer Smith. That ball really had no chance. Shaking up Spirit linemen on the play. That's Javian McGee. He seems to be all right. Second and 10 from the 38. Here's Cohen. Toss left. Smith, 35, and run out of bounds. Gain of a handful there. 3rd down coming up. Yasir Williams running him out of bounds. Be 3rd and 5 now for Holy Spirit. Oh, Spirit taking their time, but being safe with the clock right now. On 3rd down, Cohen hands it off to Smith, trying to get up the gut, breaks to the outside. Now Smith with a lot of space, and there goes Patrick Smith to the 10-5, diving, and just shy of the end zone. But Patrick Cheek Smith gives Holy Spirit a goal-to-goal situation. Another beautiful run by the Division I prospect. Also great blocking down the field for Holy Spirit. Elijah Steward and Jameer Smith creating a huge lane down the right sideline. 1st and goal from the 3. Cohen's got Smith behind him. Cohen, handoff Smith right side, trying to get to the edge. Breaks one tackle. It'll be wrapped up by a few. Winslow defenders, flags down. Nicholas Morton, the first one in on the tackle there for the Eagles. We will check on the flag. Spirit backing up so they know it's going to be a hold. Cohen actually just jogged gingerly to the sideline to get the next play. He's okay, but something to monitor. So it remains 1st and goal. And spot that ball at the, it's like the 16-yard line. And they're going to run the clock. 55 seconds to go and counting. Here's Cohen. Snap, looking to throw. Swings it left side. Steward hit immediately. Boy, he had nowhere to go. Jalen Cheek laying the wood. And now we get a timeout from Holy Spirit. That's their second. So Spirit has 1 timeout remaining. Man, Jalen Cheek made a beeline for Elijah Steward on that pass. Steward actually gained 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 14, 36 seconds to go. Game recap for you. Patrick Smith for Holy Spirit, both touchdowns on the night. One from 44 yards out, the other from 3 yards out, both coming in the first quarter. But no scoring in this second quarter. The Holy Spirit did have a drive in the red zone. They had a turnover on downs after a snap went over quarterback Trevor Cohen's head, and he had to down the football. 2nd and goal from the 14. Smith, the lone back behind Cohen. Cohen looking to throw. Going to the end zone. He's got a wide open man. Elijah Steward catches it. Touchdown, Holy Spirit. Steward had no one around him, and Holy Spirit has now opened up a 3-score lead on the touchdown reception from Elijah Steward from 14 yards out. Feliciano's extra point is good. It is 21-0. 30 seconds remaining in the half, and that is a huge score for Holy Spirit considering Winslow starts the second half with the football. If you're just joining us, glad you did. Nick Costco on the call, Matt Ulmer producing and filming. Broadcast today brought to you by the Holy Spirit Football Boosters Club and the Holy Spirit Fathers Club. 21-0 Holy Spirit in this top playoff pod semifinal. Here in the West Jersey Football League, winner takes on the winner of Lenape and Cherokee next week. Since this is the top playoff pod, the winner could unofficially be declared the number 1 team in South Jersey here in 2020 in this unique COVID season. Feliciano puts this one on the ground, and Winslow will recover as C.J. Williams falls on the ball just across the 40-yard line. So Feliciano and the Holy Spirit kicking unit not taking any chances by kicking it deep to Thorpe or Brown. Holy Spirit well in control of this ball game right now. Spirit, of course, 5-0. They are the defending non-public 2 state champions, defeating rival St. Joe Hamilton last year at Rutgers University last December. Looking to go undefeated this year and be South Jersey's number 1. Duran in the shotgun on 1st and 10, hands off to Thorpe left side, has some space, breaks one tackle. Now Thorpe trying to get to the edge, and he'll be wrapped up by Jameer Smith, and looks like Weaver as well cleaning up on the tackle. Be 2nd down. Winslow has 1 timeout, but it looks like they're going to let the clock wind down. 10 seconds to go. There's confusion for Winslow. They only have time to run one more play here. Ball's on the ground, and Duran could not get it, and it's recovered. Not that it matters. As the half comes to an end, it looks like Duran did fall on the football, and that's going to take us to halftime. So Winslow just avoided disaster on that last play. So we'll head into the locker rooms at halftime. Holy Spirit 21, Winslow 0. We'll take a break. Second half around the corner. Welcome back to Ed Burns Stadium on the campus of Holy Spirit High School. The Holy Spirit Spartans leading this one 21-0 as we get set to begin the third quarter. Holy Spirit and Winslow playing in the top playoff pod in the West Jersey Football League, playing for the de facto #1 team in South Jersey title. As Feliciano's kick trickles to the 35-yard line. Jalen Cheek downs the football, and that's where Winslow will take over. Glad you're with us here this evening. Nick Costco on the call, Matt Ulmer filming and producing. Of course, this broadcast brought to you by the Holy Spirit Football Booster Club and Fathers Club. Holy Spirit extending the lead to 3 scores just before the half. With a Trevor Cohen touchdown pass to Elijah Steward. This is Hamas Duran in the shotgun here for Winslow. Back to throw on first down. Looking, going deep down the left sideline, and it is caught! What a grab by Jaden Brown. That is a first down into Holy Spirit territory across the 40. Wow, what a grab. Snap to Duran, toss left. This is Thorpe, and he's wrapped down in the backfield. It'll be second and long coming up for Winslow. Just going back to that play, Brown went over C.J. Egri, as Eric Rowan was also closing in on the coverage, but my goodness, Brown, who's the leading receiver on the team with 20 catches coming into tonight, 303 yards, has a touchdown. Just made the biggest offensive play of the night for Winslow. Second and 11 now for the Eagles at the Spirit 37-yard line. Thorpe shifted to the left side now. Snap to Duran. Pressure coming. Rolling. He's going to be wrapped up and sacked on a mudslide. That's Constantino wrapping him up for the sack. It'll be third and long now for Winslow. Andrew Constantino only had 1 sack coming into tonight. Senior defensive lineman, staying at 5'9", $195. Had 3 tackles for loss coming into the game as well. But he knocked Duran back close to midfield. Third and 21. Empty set now for Duran. Clock continues to run. Just over 10 minutes to go in the third. Duran to throw again. That time left side, it's Brown. Cuts away from one man. He's going to be wrapped up just across the 30-yard line, so a great tackle. Looks like Egri was the first one in there. But Jaden Brown, who made a terrific catch just a few plays ago, is just short of the first down. It'll be 4th down at the 30, 4th and 4. And they're going to go for it, Winslow. Down by 21. Empty set again for Duran. We got early movement, and Holy Spirit jumped. And that could be enough. That should be enough for a first down, the penalty. And it will be. Encroachment and an automatic first down for the Eagles. So Jaden Brown gets yardage back on the 16-yard reception. And a penalty gives Winslow the first. Fresh set of downs. 9.5 to go third quarter. Clock moving a bit now. Fastest it's been all night. Duran to throw again. That time he got Thorpe making the catch and getting run out of bounds. Gain of a couple. It'll be second down now for Winslow. 2nd and 7. Winslow sticking with the empty set. Now they're going to get the calls on the sideline. Duran takes it, looking again, throws, caught by Thorpe again, run out of bounds. Run out of bounds by Jameer Smith.
Out of bounds by Steward, number 6.
Gaining a couple again for Thorpe on the reception. It's back-to-back catches for the running back. It'll be 3rd and 4 now for Winslow. Ball at the Holy Spirit 20. So the Eagles now in the red zone. Duran out in the empty set once again. Holy Spirit's making some adjustments as well on the other side of the field. Like Egri moved up now in coverage. Duran. Snap goes to him, looking to throw again. Staying in the pocket, rolling to his left. He's got some space, going to run. He'll get the first down, and he'll get run out of bounds. Now before he got the first down, it was like Constantino the one to run him out. But Amos Duran making things happen now with his arm and his legs. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 13. The handoff goes to Thorpe up the gut, breaks one tackle, and he's going to be tackled down by a host of Spirit defenders. Roman in there on the tackle. Eric Roman. Oh, Marcus Lewis making the tackle. Winslow moving faster now. Under 9 to play, 3rd quarter, down 21-0, 2nd and 7. Duran throws, and it is. Did he catch that? He did. What a catch by Jaden Brown, sliding down, 1st down and goal. That ball like it skipped on the turf, but Brown scooped it up. A nice throw there from Duran, putting it only where Brown could catch it. 1st and goal, Duran hands off, Thorpe up the gut. And he'll be ruled just shy of the goal line, 2nd and goal. Winslow keeping the hurry-up offense moving here. Duran going under center now. He'll take it. He'll sneak. Can he get there? I don't know if he did. Far side Judds has him short. Holy Spirit defensive front holding tough. See if they spot this football. That ball looks like about looks like about a half yard, maybe about a yard now. Looks like Duran got pushed back a little bit. 3rd and goal from about the 1. Duran comes out in the shotgun, trips to the right, Thorpe to his left. Duran looking, throws to the end zone, incomplete, broken up by Egri. Brown was the intended receiver. And Winslow's been stuffed the last 2 running plays. That pass fell incomplete, and it's 4th and goal. So the Eagles moved right down the field in this drive. Best drive of the night. And now they face 4th and goal from the 1. Huge opportunity for the Holy Spirit defense. Duran. Snap, handoff, Thorpe up the gut. I don't know if he got there. Waiting on the single, he's short. He's short, and a stuff from the Holy Spirit defense. Thorpe got stuffed right by that defensive front. A host of Holy Spirit Spartans prevented from getting in, and a turnover on downs. Holy Spirit will take over. What a stand, what a goal line stand, I should say, for Holy Spirit. They had 3 plays from the 1-yard line, and they could not get in. Here's Cohen now. Handoff goes to Smith, and he just got out of the end zone. That was close. Be 2nd and 11. He actually lost a yard. The ball was spotted at the 2. It's back at the 1 now after the loss from Smith. On second 11, Cohen throws to his left, reeled in by Steward, and he breaks a tackle. It'll be wrapped down around the 10-yard line so they get some breathing room. Good tackle by Emeriel Mitchell. He was close to a first down. It's 3rd down and short. But at least gives the Spartans some breathing room. Just over 6 minutes to go in the 3rd. Fast-moving 3rd quarter here. Smith in the backfield, Cohen in the shotgun again. 2 receivers to the right. Snap to Cohen, looking to throw. Going deep down the right side of the field, and it is incomplete. Looking for a Gavin Roman. Had an opportunity. Be 4th down now for Holy Spirit. As Kenroy Mills on the pass break up there for Winslow. Now the Spartans are going to punt. Iannuzio on to punt it away. Jaden Brown back to return for Winslow. See if he gets an opportunity. He'll call a fair catch. Dives on it just across the 40. And now Winslow has prime real estate here. See what the Eagles can do on this next drive. They were stuffed at the goal line on their first drive of the 3rd quarter. Halfway through the 3rd. Here's Duran in the shotgun. Almost another jump from Holy Spirit. You could see the movement on the front line. Winslow's sideline actually wanted a penalty. Duran to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming, stepping up. Duran escapes. He's going to take off and run across the 30. Duran makes another man miss to the 20, 15. Duran had run out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Run out of bounds by Marcus Lewis. Amos Duran, his best run of the evening. Winslow making things happen, but they still trail 21-0. Ball to 13. Snap to Duran. Handoff. Thorpe trying to push the pile forward. Tackled by a host of Spartans. First one on the tackle, Constantino. Second and 8 now. Ball at the 11. Trips to the left now for Winslow. Thorpe's to the right of Duran in the backfield. Duran to throw again, pressure coming, and he's going to be wrapped up. He got the ball away, and they're going to rule that one incomplete. It did go forward, but a flag is down, and that is in the area of intentional grounding. Jameer Smith in on that initial pressure. And they threw the flag about a 23, so yep, that will be intentional grounding on Duran. Pressure came right away. That's a loss of down, 3rd down and long for Winslow. That's now 2 drives in a row where Winslow has prime opportunity and then disaster strikes. First, the failed 4th down conversion from the 1-yard line on the last drive, and now the intentional grounding moving Winslow all the way back to the 28-yard line. 27, excuse me, 3rd and 26. First down markers inside the 5-yard line. Snap to Duran, looking, going deep, right sideline, and it is picked off! Picked off C.J. Egri. He beat Carson Collins. Holy Spirit takes over. That was the first turnover of the ball game. That's Egri's 2nd interception of the season. It'll be first down for the Spartans. 4:39 to play in the 3rd. Ball to 2. So essentially where they were the last drive. Cohen looking to throw to the right side. Steward breaks 1 tackle, stumbles, and he runs forward to the 15. That's going to be a first down. Elijah Steward making things happen, giving the Spartans some breathing room and a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now. Holy Spirit content taking their time now, up by 3 scores. As we hit the late stages of the 3rd quarter. Cohen looking to throw again. Stepping up, clean pocket, going deep, and it is incomplete. Looking in the direction of Gavin Roman, double covered. He was covered by Brown and Mills. We'll say Cohen had all day to throw there. That's a big credit to the Holy Spirit offensive line. Led up front by Bartlett, Calvey, Crew, McGee, and McNulty from left to right. 2nd and 10. Cohen, handoff, Smith up the gut, breaks a couple tackles, still on his feet. Getting across the 25-yard line, close to a first down. See where they mark it. Thorpe on the tackle, among others. Gaining about 9 now. Smith is hobbling off the field. Looks like he actually lost a shoe, so he seems to be all right. They're going to give enough, actually, on the forward progress. For Smith, there'll be a first down. So Devin Lee in at running back as Smith went to the sideline to put his shoe back on. First and 10 for Cohen and company. On the 25. Cohen to throw again. Deep, left side, wants Gavin Rowan, makes the catch at the 45. And he's hit out of bounds by Jaden Brown. Nice rainbow throw there from Cohen, and Gavin Roman makes a nice grab, absorbing the hit, and another huge first down for Holy Spirit. Gavin Roman came into the night as the leading receiver on just 9 catches, but had 203 yards and 2 touchdowns on the season. He definitely catches for average. On first down, the Smith will get the handoff to the 40, 35, and Patrick Smith almost broke free. He ran down the sideline, run out of bounds. Boy, he is a home run threat every time he touches the football. Ball at the Winslow 33, gain of 9. 2nd and 1. Two receivers right for Cohen. On 2nd and 1, the handoff goes to Smith again. Up the gut, crossing the 30. And he will have enough for a Holy Spirit first down. Spirit on the move again. They started this drive at the 8-yard line. Excuse me, the 2-yard line. 2:40 to go, third quarter. Spirit on top 21-0, looking to make this a 4-score game on this drive. Snap the cone, handoff goes to Smith, bouncing to the right side now with some space. Breaks one tackle, gets away. Smith still going, and looks like he has enough for a first down. We have a late flag back near the Holy Spirit sideline along the 30-yard line. So hold the phone. That's going to be a hold on Spirit, so bring that nice Smith run back. Tough break for the Spartans. They'll push the football back to the 40. 1st and 20. First down markers at the 20-yard line. See what the Spartan offense has cooked up here on this 1st and long. Cohen looking to throw again. Stepping up, going deep, right sideline. Caught! Steward, touchdown! Wow! He beat Mills. Elijah Steward, his second of the ball game. 27-0 Spartans. I've seen some impressive plays by Elijah Steward in the past couple of years on the football field and the basketball court. That might be his best. That was an impressive catch, and what a throw from Trevor Cohen. Feliciano misses the extra point. So the score remains 27-0, but Holy Spirit makes it a 4-score game. Elijah Stewart, the 40-yard touchdown reception backwards. Winslow now has a lot of ground to make up with 1:43 remaining here in the third quarter. So Feliciano 3 of 4 on the extra points tonight. He is here to kick off for the Spartans, now up 27-0. Let's see if the Spartans just pooch kick it again. Feliciano will do just that. Brown is going to pick it up around the 30, breaks one tackle, and he's upended by Egger. The ball came out. Looks like Winslow might have gotten it back, though, as Jaden Brown was upended. Jalen Cheek on the recovery there for Winslow. Eggery, boy, interception, sets up the 98-yard touchdown drive, and he lays the wood on that tackle, punching the ball out. So Winslow avoids absolute disaster on that kick return. First and 10. Let's see what Durham has in store. The Eagles offense. Handoff left side Thorpe, but he had nowhere to go. Tackled in the backfield, back at the 30-yard line, second and long coming up. like Weaver and Francisco, among others. Second and 13 now for Winslow at the 33. It's been all Holy Spirit in this one. Duran in the shotgun again. Weird snap, stepping on the pocket, pressure coming, wrapped up, and he is sacked again. Jameer Smith, who had 1 sack coming into tonight, has at least 1.5, if not 2 tonight, depending on how they credit it. But Jameer Smith gets the sack. 3rd and long now for Winslow. Clock winds down to 10 seconds, and looks like Winslow will get the play call in, but let's see if they actually run the play before the quarter's over. They will not. That brings us to the end of 3. So we'll head to the 4th quarter. Holy Spirit 27, Winslow nothing. And Holy Spirit is 12 minutes away from the unofficial South Jersey Championship. We'll be back. Back here at Ed Burns Stadium, home of the Holy Spirit Spartans, who have a 27-0 lead over Winslow Township in the semifinals of the top playoff pod here in the West Jersey Football League. Winner advances to take on Lenape or Cherokee next week for the unofficial South Jersey Football Championship in this wacky year of 2020. 3rd and 16 for Winslow from the 30. Duran back and hold everything. We have whistles. There's a flag down, and Spirit is indicating a false start on Winslow, and it is. So back him up 5 more. Third and 21. Duran has some work to do here. Back again, pressure, avoids the rush. He can't that time. Sacked again. 4th down. Looked like Smith got in there. Along with Rembert. Marcus Lewis. It is now 4th and 30. So Marcus Lewis officially credited with the sack. Robinson on the punt for Winslow. They're trying to play the field position game here. That punt almost blocked. Got it away, though. Steward calls a fair catch, and they'll let it bounce in front of him. Down there by Amari Fleming Powell for Winslow. Holy Spirit takes over on the Winslow side of the field. And they have a 27-0 lead. Looking to put the icing on the cake here on this drive. Score update for you in the West Jersey Football League and the other playoff pod. Ocean City 12-7 over St. Joe's. They just got a safety. 2:08 left in that game as Smith gets the handoff here to the 45-yard line. Not too much. Got a couple. It'll be second down. Second and 8. Cohen to Smith again, right side, cutting. 45, lowering the shoulder. Got a couple more. Brought down there by Cheek for Winslow. And 3rd and 5 now after the 3-yard gain from Patrick Smith. Spirit taking their time, under 10 minutes to play in the football game. Cohen, quick throw, bat up in the air, almost picked off like a pinball machine there on that throw. But he got deflected a couple times. Cohen was looking for Jameer Smith. It is 4th down for Spirit, but they are at the 43 of Winslow. They will not punt. Smith comes off the field. Patrick Smith, that is. Let's see what they're going to do, and now Spirit will call a timeout. So that's Spirit's first timeout of the half. They have 2 remaining as they hang on to this 27-0 lead. They are less than 10 minutes away from the finals of the top playoff pod here in the West Jersey Football League. Winner tonight takes on Lenape or Cherokee next week, as we mentioned, for the unofficial South Jersey Football Championship. As there were no playoffs this year due to COVID in this wacky 2020 high school football season, where everyone emphasis league and conference play, proximity as well. So no sectional championships leading up to the bowl games this year. But each conference allowing to do whatever they want to do for the playoffs, and everyone doing something a little bit different. The West Jersey Football League, of course, doing the playoff pods. Holy Spirit Winslow here tonight, and of course Lenape and Cherokee featuring the top pod. There's a little misdirection to Gavin Roman, and he fell down. Oh, they ran that play back in the first quarter, and Roman actually got it for a first down before. That time it fooled the entire Winslow defense. But Roman slipped, and he is ruled down short. Turnover on downs, and Winslow takes over. Glad you're with us here tonight. Nick Costco on the call, Matt Ulmer filming and producing. And, of course, this broadcast brought to you by the Holy Spirit Football Booster Club and Fathers Club here this evening. And with Holy Spirit less than 10 minutes away from the finals in this playoff pod, they would travel to Cherokee or host Lenape next week. Dern takes the shotgun, snap pressure coming. Set up a screen. Here goes Thorpe. Thorpe to the right side and brought down by Constantino at the 45-yard line. Gain of only about 3 on the play. Great tackle by Constantino. That time, the Winslow screen worked, but Constantino was there to track him down. After the gain of, they're officially going to give him, we'll give him 3, 2nd and 7. Spirit's been jumpy, and they almost jumped again on that defensive front. Duran waits for the signals. Duran back to throw, stepping up, pressure coming immediately, and he's going to be tripped up and brought down. That's Jameer Smith with the initial tackle. Bit of a shoestring tackle there, and let's see if he gets credit with a sack there. I don't know if we're going to move this ball back. And looks like they are going to give, that should be credited with a sack then. It is a loss. As I mentioned before, Smith had 1 sack coming into tonight. And depending upon the stat sheet, he has about 3 tonight. Bunch formation right side. Thorpe, the running back, is behind a trip set of wide receivers. Oh, we got early movement as Durham was getting ready to snap the football. That's the left tackle there, Daniel Johnson. He'll get called for the false start here. And Winslow, they had a 3rd and 7. Back him up. It'll be 3rd and 12. Daniel Johnson, the big left tackle for Winslow, senior, 6'2", 297. Tough to get by him. He went a little early. Empty set for Duran. Back to throw. Looking, rolling, still scampering around. Left side, he'll throw. Incomplete, looking in the direction of Thorpe. Weaver and Iannuzio in on the coverage there. It is 4th down, and Duran's going to take a jog off the field, and Winslow's going to punt it once again with 7:42 remaining in the ball game. They're down by 4 scores, but they're going to get the ball right back to Spirit as Elijah Steward, who has 2 touchdown receptions here tonight, back to return this punt. Robinson, rugby-style kick there off the wacky snap as Stewart calls the fair catch just across the 30-yard line, and Spirit takes over once again. It's been all Holy Spirit tonight. Scoring recap for you. Patrick Smith scored the first 2 touchdowns of the night for Holy Spirit back in the first quarter with a 44-yard touchdown run, a 3-yard touchdown run. Trevor Cohen found Elijah Stewart with about 30 seconds to go in the half. A 14-yard touchdown pass. And then, of course, in the 3rd quarter, Cohen found Stewart again from 40 yards out to go up 27-0. Here's Smith on the handoff right side. Had some space, but he's going to be wrapped up just shy of the 35-yard line as Mills gets the tackle. Second and we'll give him about 1.5 yards, 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. As Spirit likely to play ball control on this possession here with 7 minutes to play. Both teams came into tonight 5-0, but looks like Winslow will be getting their first loss of the season here. The shotgun is Cohen looking to throw. Goes to the left side, incomplete. Miscommunication there as Stewart wasn't looking for it, and Gavin Roman kept streaking down the field. Looked like it was in the direction of Roman. But again, a miscommunication there. 3rd and 8. 6:47 to play. So Jameer Smith jog off the field. Dazzy Iannuzio in place of him. And he's going to line up in the slot. Snap to Cohen. Handoff goes to Devin Lee up the gut, crossing the 35-yard line. We'll get to the 37. Gain of a couple, but Spirit's now going to punt. And just letting that clock wind a little bit. Be 4th and 5, but Spartans, rather than go forward in their own territory, will just punt it back, play the field position game here, and Winslow will get another crack at it. He can try to get some points on the board before the night ends. Jabez Coney is going back to return for Winslow here. Clock continues to run with 6 minutes to go. Punt from Iannuzio, and Coney is going to let that one fall. He'll call poison, and Winslow will take over on their own 31-yard line. So Winslow takes over. They're up by 4 scores. And with less than 6 minutes to go, they are almost ready to think about next week where they will travel to Cherokee or welcome in Lenape in the finals of this top playoff pod in the West Jersey Football League. Duren, back to throw. Left side, incomplete. Nice pass break up there by Devin Lee. Boy, look out as Cameron Brown could not reel that one in. Brown, only a freshman, had 3 catches coming into tonight for 74 yards and 2 touchdowns. Also has 2 carries for 10 yards on the season. First time we called his name tonight. But a good breakup once again there by Devin Lee. Second and 10. Duren, back to throw, stepping up, avoids the rush, rolling to his right now. He's going to take off and run. Duren's got some space, and he runs out of bounds. And they're actually going to rule him back out after only a gain of about 3 yards on the play. So a good job by Spirit defense to pursue. Third and 7 for Winslow. It's been all Holy Spirit tonight. Suffocating defense. Also forced a turnover back in the third quarter, an interception from C.J. Egri. Winslow had 1 prime scoring opportunity. They were stopped on 4th and goal from the 1. Third and 7, Duren. Back again. Looks over the middle. That one's caught by Cullen as he crosses the 40-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a Winslow first down. So the third down catch and conversion. Cullen came into the night, 14 catches and 3 touchdowns, just under 200 yards. It's his second grab of the night. Run game pretty much stuffed here for Winslow, and Duren had to pretty much pass it this entire second half. He'll look again, overshot his man there. Jaden Brown on first down, incomplete, and it'll be second down. Coming into tonight, Holy Spirit got their biggest win of the season up to date with a 12-7 win over St. Augustine Prep. Winslow defeated Eastern last week 42-25. Second and 10, 5:07 to play. Mitchell comes in motion now, left to right. Trips to the right now for Winslow. Snap to Duren. Looking, pressure, stepping up and wrapped down and sacked. Jaden Lanos will get credited with the sack. And it'll be third and long. Clock under 5 minutes. Third and 15 from the 36-yard line. 4.5 to play in the ball game. Winslow just trying to get anything before they get out of town. Duren. Snap to him. Pressure coming again. He's tripped up and he can't stay on his feet. Rembert first on the pressure. I'm not sure who's going to get credit with that sack, but Rembert made first contact. And then it looked like Eric Roman led the sack as well. Jaden Lamos, initial pressure as well. Group effort there from the Spartan defense on yet another sack. I believe that's the 7th one of the night for the Spartan defense. Robinson to punt. Almost had that one blocked. Steward will return. And he's going to be hit immediately there by Amari Fleming-Powell, who's made a few plays on special teams for Winslow, one of the bright spots tonight. First and 10 now for Holy Spirit as they look to put this one away now. 3:28 to play in the ball game. And they lead 27-0. Ball at the 47. First and 10 for Holy Spirit. The handoff right side goes to Devin Lee. Gain about a yard. And Devin Lee will be taking the carries here. Looks like Patrick Smith's night is done. And in comes Sean Burns. New quarterback alert for the Spartans. Trevor Cohen takes a seat, and the sophomore Sean Burns will get some reps. Snap to him, handoff Lee left side, and he'll be tackled by a host of Winslow defenders. About a loss of 2. I'm sure Holy Spirit will take their time here with the next play. 3rd and 11. So good to see the young man Sean Burns in. Looks like the Spartans will let the play clock wind all the way down as they await. Clock down under 2 minutes, and that will be a timeout for Holy Spirit, their second of the half. 1:55 to go in the third quarter, so let's see if they can get one more conversion here on 3rd down and try to put this game away. It's been all Holy Spirit tonight. Glad you've joined us for this broadcast of the West Jersey League football playoffs. Of course, in a weird year in high school football. Holy Spirit on their way to move on to the finals of the top playoff pod here in South Jersey. As Burns comes out on 3rd and 11. Hand off to Lee up the gut, has some space, and there goes Devin Lee. You can kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Holy Spirit. Devin Lee from 54 yards out. Holy Spirit just put the exclamation point on this one. It's been that kind of night for Holy Spirit. Feliciano on for the extra point. That one is good. 4 of 5 tonight. 34-0 Holy Spirit with 1:45 remaining in the ball game. So Winslow will get one last crack at offense to try and put some points on the board. I would say Holy Spirit's ready to move on to next week for the championship game. All smiles down the Spartans sidelines. They're on their way to moving to 6-0 on the season. And they'll await the winner of Lenape and Cherokee next week for the de facto South Jersey High School Football Championship to claim who's number one, at least in this half of the state. But props to the West Jersey Football League for putting on these playoff pods to give the top-end teams a chance to play a couple more games and at least play for something in this year without official playoffs. This is Brown returning it for Winslow. He's got some space and a seam across midfield to the 45 and dropped down just shy of the 40-yard line of Holy Spirit. So some signs of life for Winslow. And they have a minute and a half to go here to try to put some points on the board. Because of the 34-0 lead, the running clock is into effect. Running clock goes into effect when there's a 35-point lead at halftime or a 28-point lead after the third quarter, and we're there now. Oh, Winslow. Gain of a couple there. 2nd and 8. Duran, shotgun, takes it, handoff. I believe that is Roger Brown. You might have an unlisted player for Winslow. So number 25's in the backfield. He is unlisted for us on our official roster. Third and 6, Duran. Get off to good old 25 again. Stuffed to the line. And with that, with the running clock, that's going to do it. The clock will hit all zeros. And that's it. Your final score, Holy Spirit 34, Winslow 0. Holy Spirit moves on to the championship game of the top playoff pod in the West Jersey Football League, and they will await the winner of Lenape and Cherokee on Sunday to determine who can face off for the unofficial number 1 team in South Jersey. A couple thank yous to give out to the Holy Spirit Football Booster Club and the Holy Spirit Fathers Club. Big thank you to them for presenting tonight's broadcast. Big thank you to Matt Ulmer down below filming and producing tonight's broadcast. I am Nick Costco saying so long. Once again, Holy Spirit defeats Winslow 34-0. And they're moving on. They'll take on Lenape or Cherokee in the championship game of the top playoff pod in the West Jersey Football League. We'll see you next time.